Hi, this is Mary Ricardo with Inside Natural Bodybuilding, and I am here interviewing Anthony Blake, who just did the NGA Mount Rogers Pro Show. He was in the top 3 lineup with Marshall Johnson and Philip Ricardo Jr. Can you tell me how you did and how you felt about the show and your placement?
Yeah, well, coming out of prejudging, I thought that we were definitely the top 3 the way they were moving us around. I knew Will Usher would be in there somewhere because he's always a player in the game. So I thought, coming out that, anytime you're going against a Philip Ricardo and a Marshall Johnson, you're always going to be battling for those spots anyway. So top 3 was something that I had heard from a few other people, and I thought top 3 was where I would fall. Hoping for, 1 or 2, but, 3rd place was actually an honor to be there. So.
And that's good. I mean, they got 2nd place at the Yorton, so you're going up against a tough lineup of guys.
2 of the top guys in the country. So.
Yeah, and so this was your 8th show, right, of the year?
Yep, 8th show of the year. I did 5 pretty early in the year, starting in May with the Pro Bowl in Richmond. And then I flew out to Alabama, and then I did a Jersey show, and then I went to Massachusetts, then back to Alabama.
Oh, wow.
So a lot of traveling in there.
And
and in those shows, I was placing top 2, first or 2nd. I won 2 of the 5 and came in 2nd in 3 of the 5, and 2nd to 1 of those to Cleveland. So
yeah,
it was a pretty tough show, and that was a class of like 16 guys. So
oh my gosh, 16
yeah, that was
pros.
pretty cool. Yeah,
Wow.
pretty cool to have that many guys on stage. So I was happy about that.
Yeah. So any future plans for 2013? Any big shows like the Yorton that you're going to do?
If I can qualify, of course. That's always the key. You can't take anything for granted in this sport. I'm learning that very quickly. So if I can qualify, I'm planning on doing some shows probably later in the year, and I probably won't do 8 shows like I did this year. That was a little taxing. Yeah. A lot of travel and a lot of taxing, and you don't really get a chance to rest as much as you need to sometimes. And doing some shows later in the year will allow me to probably stay sharper for the Yorton. So I don't think I came in as sharp as I needed to. Obviously, I didn't come in as sharp as I needed to for this year's Yorton. And my placement kind of showed it. But, being top 5 at the Yorton still is nothing to sneeze at. And I was, it was just an honor and a pleasure to be there anyway with top guys in the world. So,
So what you want to work on is just being better conditioned for the last year's shows?
Absolutely. Conditioning is one of those things that, because I'm so short and I hold a little bit of muscle, but I'm also kind of, I'm a little stout, I guess is what you call it. So, yeah, a little bulldog is what you call it. So conditioning has to be one of my priorities. I love keeping the muscle and building the muscle, but I gotta come in with good condition in order to beat guys like Philip, or even come close to somebody like Philip or Marshall. Me and Marshall had 6 shows this year together, and we split 3 and 3.
Yeah.
And you could see him coming on at the end, and just his conditioning was so insane. It was like I couldn't keep up with him.
So great.
Yeah. It's hard to beat that conditioning, no matter how much muscle you have. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you looked awesome. I saw you up there. I definitely think if you come in that conditioning, you're going to be a runner-up for 1st place. I mean, who knows what happens next year?
Yeah, I'm hopeful, and I'm excited about it. So, I can't wait to do it.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for doing this interview with me. This is Anthony Blake, and I'm Mary Ricardo with Inside Natural Bodybuilding Radio.